Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God, and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is for you to master the roles of your mind, body, and spirit. I really am excited about this topic right here. It's actually a recent epiphany. As a matter of fact, yesterday was when I kind of really tie a lot of this stuff in. And I wanted to go ahead and share this with you today because I believe that it'll be very helpful as you go about planning your goals and working on manifesting the goals you're setting for this year, which I've stated and I'll continue to repeat it, that this year is the year of transformation for those people that truly are willing to do the work. Now, this is what this looks like, people. Now, obviously, we know that we are mind, body, and spirit. But I want to dive a little deeper in that today. So first and foremost, you need to understand the role of each one of those. The first one with the spirit, obviously the spirit, is tapping into your soul, tapping into the spirit of God that resides inside of you. And as you tap into that, there's a couple benefits that happen with that. Number one is that it humbles you. It really humbles you because you really take the focus off of you and put the focus on the spirit of God that's inside of you. So therefore, it allows you to be accountable and acknowledge your strengths and weaknesses. It allows you to deal with your weaknesses because you understand those are just part of the process of you evolving and growing versus, allowing your ego and pride to prevent you from learning to grow to the next level. That happens again as you tap into the spirit. As you become more one with your spirit, you'll be able to have the humility that's necessary, again, to identify your weaknesses and allow you to take criticism without being overly defensive and all of those things, and being a great student in essence. You can't have the humility that you need, people, to be honest with you, unless you understand that there's greater things outside of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's not all about you, and realizing that we're all people that's here trying to figure life out, man, and grow and develop. The spirit allow you to do that. So as you tap into the spirit, that's where that falls on there, And as you see and identify different areas of your life, I want you to start categorize them in whether it's the spirit, your mind, or it's your body. And once you understand each role, it's very easy for you to distinguish what's what and make changes as necessary. So anyways, that's the spirit, okay? Now, another thing that the spirit does that I want to say real quick before I move on to the mind is that your spirit, as you really tap into the spirit of God and you start to listen and heed the visions and the messages that the spirit tried to reveal to you, then, you start to realize that, number one, if you could see it, then it's showing you that that's what's possible for you. And that's what the spirit wants for you, And part of allowing the spirit to lead is that I'm really just here doing God's will, man, whatever that looks like. You know what I mean? And it's like the vision, though, the spirit gives you the vision. And as the second part is your mind. Here's how your mind received that vision, and here's how your mind helped the vision to materialize. See, your mind is broken up into two parts. You have a conscious mind that you control, and you have a subconscious mind which you have no control over. In a sense, no direct control, I should say. So what happens is that in the conscious mind, you have the ability to focus on the things you want to focus on. That's why I always say to your people to focus on the glass always being half full. I don't care how negative things around you seem, find the positives in things, because whatever you focus on with your man, if you focus on your problems, I guarantee you'll have more problems, and you'll see why in a second. If you focus on solutions to your problems or the things that you want, the end goal that you want, what is the goal? Go back to that. And every time you put your mind to where you're going, then what happens is that the solutions will come to you in the form of ideas, people, because your mind is your reasoning faculty. And as you consciously think about what it is that you want, then it's like, the feelings that come, it builds up feeling inside of you, man. Feeling positive emotions, which is what you need. The emotions of love, excitement, passion, because again, you're picking, goals and visions that you really, 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 truly do want. So the trick I shared yesterday in the video is to be thinking every single day about what it is that you want. My passion and excitement right now is moving to Jamaica this year. For you, what is it? Talk about it every single day, man, to people that's around you, your family, your friends. My point that I'm trying to get at is that with your mind, you have to be responsible of what you think about consciously, because if you're not aware of what you're thinking about consciously, just realize that your mind natural reaction to things is to go negative. So you have to be very consciously, intentionally conscious to focus on the positive things that you want, which for me is always, I'm suggesting for you the end goal, what it is that you want, man. Go back to that. Anytime your mind drifts to the negative, all I think about is beautiful water in my backyard. And for you, you got to think about what that is. The ocean is my backyard. What's yours? Find something that will pull you from the negative brink and bring you back to the positive focus. Because whatever you think about consciously, people, again, it forces emotions to come up. If you're thinking about lack and scarcity, that brings up fear. That brings up, just stress, all kind of negative emotions, people. As you think about the things that you want, it's kind of hard to think to be negative in that, because that's something that you truly want. You're thinking about, how things really going to be, which is what you really want. For me, I'm thinking about, the simplest things in life, man. I'm just thinking about being in paradise every day. What is that going to be like, So my point for you is that you have to focus consciously on positive things, people, in your life. Always choose to see the glass half full, because, again, whatever you think about, it's going to create some form of emotion. It's either going to be positive or negative. Negative emotion gets you negative result. Positive emotion gets you positive result. And here's why. The second part of your mind is your subconscious mind. And what happened is your emotion is what carried those thoughts from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is working 24 hours a day. We have nothing to do with that. It's like programming in the background, And the thing is that our subconscious mind, though, is what controls what our body does. So that's why it's so critically important to consciously be thinking about the things you want, so that you get good positive emotions like happiness, loves, bringing those awesome thoughts to your subconscious mind, because, again, you understand that your subconscious mind is what tells your body what to do. If you need to get up 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning, guess what? Your subconscious mind, because of how passionate you feel about the goals, will get you to get up before 5 o'clock in the morning. It will get you to be disciplined, to follow your daily routines that will manifest the things that you want. Because, again, you're consciously focusing on what you want, not what you don't want. So therefore, the happy feelings and good feelings is bringing those thoughts to the subconscious, and the subconscious is telling your body what it needs to do to make sure that it materializes the things that you really truly desire. And that's the function of the body, people. The body is always going to do whatever the subconscious tell it to do. So, if you're not even aware of what you're thinking, just know that you're thinking a lot of negative thoughts, even though you don't realize it. And that's why your life is not changing, people, because it's telling your body to do things to sabotage you, basically, to make sure you don't get the things you say you want, because you're not intentionally, consciously thinking about the things you want. So therefore, it's just going to give you whatever it wants, which is always negative, because that's how the world is designed, unfortunately. Anyway, for time's sake, I'm going to cut it off here for now. My declaration over your life, people, is that, number 1, you are a millionaire. Number 2, you're married to the person of your dream. Number 3, you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life, people. My prayer for you today is that the Spirit of God will continue to rise up inside of you, man. Continue to shape you and mold you to being the amazing human being that He's designed you to be. With that being said, people, y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.